The sage. The one who climbs the mountain not to conquer it, but to see. Who turns away from the feast, the throne, the marketplace, and walks toward silence. He chose knowing over comfort. And comfort never forgave him. The sage is the one who refuses the easy answer, the flat map, the first chapter. He has two faces. One is the serene face of wisdom. The other is the burned face of the one who got too close to the truth. You have always sought him. In teachers who saw something in you. In books that cracked your skull open. In old men on mountains. He is the archetype of distance. The one who steps back from the world to see it whole. But he is also the archetype of return. The sage. Knowing. Burning. Silent. Tonight, we walk through his long history, from the cold stones of ancient temples to the cold screens of modern devices. Act 1. The Ancient Root. "24 centuries ago, in Athens, a 70-year-old man was sentenced to die. His crime was asking questions. His name was Socrates. Socrates called himself a gadfly. A horse that is too long asleep needs a small fly to bite it and wake it up. Athens was the horse. Socrates was the fly. The oracle at Delphi had declared that no man was wiser than Socrates. Socrates was confused. He knew nothing. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. This is not false humility. This is the foundation of all real understanding. The jury offered Socrates a deal. Stop questioning. Stop embarrassing the city. He refused. They gave him hemlock. He drank it. Know thyself. 2 words carved into the temple at Delphi. The sage's first commandment. Not know the world. Know thyself. "500 years before Socrates, in what is now Nepal, a prince sat beneath a tree. His name was Siddhartha Gautama. He would become the Buddha. Siddhartha had everything. A palace. A beautiful wife. A son. A kingdom waiting for him. And he walked away from all of it. The Buddha's first teaching was the 4 Noble Truths. Life is suffering. Suffering has a cause. The cause can be ended. There is a path. The Buddha's discovery was the middle way. Every sage before him had chosen an extreme. The Buddha chose the space between. At the same time, in China, an old man named Laozi rode a water buffalo west, toward the frontier. He was leaving civilization behind. The Tao that can be named is not the eternal Tao. The first line of the Tao Te Ching. The sage's most paradoxical claim. Truth cannot be spoken. Laozi taught Wu Wei. Action through non-action. Not laziness, but the art of acting without forcing, of leading without pushing. The Oracle of Delphi sat on a bronze tripod above a chasm in the earth. Vapor rose. She inhaled. She spoke. Kings consulted her. King Croesus asked the oracle if he should invade Persia. She replied, "A great empire will be destroyed." She did not say which one. In the 3rd century, men and women walked into the Egyptian desert. They lived in caves. They ate what the earth gave them. They spoke only when necessary. Saint Anthony lived in the desert for 40 years. Attacked by demons, tempted by visions. He did not leave. He did not write. He simply endured. The sage is the one who knows and pays. Socrates paid with hemlock. The Buddha paid with his throne. Laozi paid with his name. Anthony paid with 40 years. Act 2. The Psychological Mirror. In your first philosophy class, or your first serious book, or your first late-night conversation that actually mattered, the sage was born in you. The lifelong learner. Reads another book, takes another course, gets another degree. Not because they need to, but because doing feels dangerous. The intellectual. Turns every emotion into a theory. Every grief into a framework. Every love into an analysis. Feeling is too raw. Understanding feels safer. Everything becomes a theory. Even your own grief. Your father dies, and instead of sitting with it, you read 5 books about grief. The information addict. 300 podcasts in the queue. 40 browser tabs open. Confusing knowing with understanding. Endless podcasts. Endless articles. But no transformation. They consume content the way their ancestors consumed grain. It fills. It does not nourish. Erasmus wrote, "In the country of the blind, the one-eyed man is king." He meant it as satire. We live it as prophecy. In the country of the scrolling blind, the one-eyed man is still king. We live in Erasmus's satire, scaled to 8 billion screens. The wise one, who has actually done the work, sat with their grief, questioned their certainties, Read deeply. Meditated seriously. And now the wise one struggles to care. They have seen that the career is a game, that the marriage is a contract. The sage's shadow. Knowledge is escape. Not wisdom in service of life, but wisdom in service of avoiding life. Using understanding to avoid being touched. The shadow sage has a framework for every emotion, a category for every experience. The philosopher who never weeps and calls it wisdom has not transcended suffering, has anesthetized it. There is a difference. The expert whose certainty is a fortress against doubt. The professor who has not changed his mind in 30 years. This is not wisdom. This is petrification. The guru who has answers for everyone except himself. He speaks for 2 hours. The audience weeps. He feels nothing. He stopped feeling years ago. Wisdom that becomes cynicism. The final betrayal. The sage who began by seeing through illusions ends by seeing through everything, including love. The broken sage. Who knows too much to hope? He has studied history. He knows what we do to each other. He has studied psychology. To know and to do. The eternal gap. Every sage has fallen into it. You know you should forgive. You do not forgive. The risk of knowing is becoming unable to act. The sage sees all sides. Every option has costs. Every path has victims. And so the sage stands still. The sage's wound. He has seen the truth and cannot unsee it. He cannot enjoy the movie because he sees the structure. He cannot fall in love. To know without becoming cynical is the highest art. The Buddha knew everything about suffering. The Buddha was not cynical. He was compassionate. And now, in the 21st century, we summon the sage again. Not in a temple. Not in a desert. Not on a mountain. On a screen. Act 3. The technological shadow. The information age. More knowledge than any sage could carry. Every book ever written, available in seconds. Every scientific paper, every philosophy. Less wisdom than any tribe ever had. A hunter-gatherer band of 50 people, with no books, no internet, had more collective wisdom than a modern city. The expert, eroded by Google. The doctor whose patient arrives with 20 printouts from WebMD. The lawyer whose client has read every relevant case. The researcher buried behind paywalls. 5 years on a study, published behind a wall. Meanwhile, a TikTok video gets 10 million views. Knowledge democratized and devalued. The same process that made every book available also made every opinion equal. The expert and the ignoramus share the same platform. The smartphone sage. Wikipedia in your pocket. Every conversation now ends with someone pulling out the phone. Every disagreement resolved by a search. Every question answered in 0.3 seconds. The oracle at Delphi sat for hours in vapor. Socrates spent 40 years in conversation. You spend 0.3 seconds. Every answer shallow. The depth has been flattened. The search result gives you the headline. The headline gives you the illusion of knowledge. Are we growing wiser? Or merely more informed? We have more data than any civilization in history. And less wisdom than any tribe ever possessed. The AI. The ultimate sage. The system that has read every book. Every scientific paper. Every philosophical text. Every religious scripture. It knows everything. And understands nothing. The AI can describe grief in 12 languages. The AI has never lost anyone. Ask it about death. It will quote every philosopher. Socrates, Epicurus, the Buddha, Montaigne, Heidegger. It will synthesize a perfect answer. It has never died and never will. The AI does not exist in time. It has no body to fail. No friends to lose. No memory to haunt. The AI therapist that has no inner life. Millions of people now confide in machines, telling them their fears, their dreams, their shame. The AI philosopher that has never been confused. The sage's confusion was always the beginning of wisdom. The Buddha was confused for 6 years under that tree. The Dunning-Kruger cascade. Confident ignorance at scale. The internet gave every fool a megaphone. The algorithm rewards certainty, not depth. Truth becomes noise in the marketplace of opinions. The sage of old spoke in riddles because truth was dangerous. Today, truth is not dangerous. It is invisible. The old sage wept for truth. The new sage optimizes for engagement. Socrates died for the right to ask. The algorithm is designed to keep you from asking. Can wisdom survive the flood of information? This is the question of our age. The old sage was rare because few were willing to pay the price. The sage's gift is not what he knows, but how he lives. Socrates did not leave a system. He left a death. The Buddha did not leave a theory. He left a community. The sage. Knowing. Burning. Silent. He is the one who climbs the mountain, sees what is there, and comes back down to tell the truth.